Alright lads, how's it going? Whoa. Here we go! Confirmation of Aubameyang joining Nathan Bacon FC for a fee understood to be around 23 unluckies. I like it! 13 wibbly wobblies. Wibbly wobbly! And 1 cheeky scrub. But who else is joining Nathan Bacon FC this year at FPL? Welcome to the Gameweek 1 team selection. Today I will be undressing and exposing the players I've selected. My transfer plans, chinwagging what players might be going in the bin, and revealing my strategy not just for a kickstart to the season, but for an entire FPL year. Let's get straight into it. Right, then we got... Whoa, stop. You naughty teasing. I saw you tempted to skip to the end to just see my team. Well, that is really cheeky scrub behaviour, right? So have a sit down, have a chillax. I will tell you why this team will win FPL this year. But first, I want to deflate the balloon. Let you guys down by telling you the Game Week 1 Bench Boost Game Week 2 wildcard strategy I proposed, I toyed with, I teased. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I like it. I just don't have big enough balls for it, sorry lads, so just a normal team for me. But first, before I tell you the players joining the almighty Nathan Bacon FC, I need you to actually sit back and open your ear holes whilst I get my thinking cap on and prove to you I'm not just a pretty face, aye? But I've actually done something, which is going to help me out to not only have a very nice start, but also ensure my team does not take his foot off the accelerator, pushing forward every week and keeping it going. And that thing is a set price point structure for every position in mind. With this. Now, straight away, these are not strict rules. I won't have to put myself on the naughty step if I break any of them, but this is more of a guideline of how I want to set up my team from the very start. Okay, so goalkeeper, I want to be a set and forget 4.5 milli option, which I social distance from and don't ever reconsider until a wild card. Or unless one of his legs falls off, I guess. In defence, I've gone for a starting back three, where just like my Snapchat, I'm allowing myself 1 premium, but hey. Then also a mid-range option and 2 budget options that I will be trying to rotate based on form and fixtures. But one of them warming up the oranges on the bench every week. This is to also guarantee I have starting players, water boys, ready to come off the bench and play for me when I need them to. Just in case games get cancelled from, that spicy cold just woo. Then in midfield, I've currently got it set up to have 2 big-hitting, jaw-spinning midfielders. 1 mid-range, but still isn't that cheap. But then 1 budget player to spin around and be used as a play toy. Basically just a fidget spinner for when I'm gagging to make a transfer, but don't want to frig up my entire team, so a non-risky pick. Then up the front, we also have another premium boy breaking the bank, joining with another mid-ranger and another 99p saver menu budget player. So the main reason I wanted to set my team up this way this year is because at the start of the season, it's very easy to be reactive. It's very easy to follow the crowd with certain transfers, join in the bandwagons, and not actually thinking about your team as a whole. I just don't want to be a sheep, alright? Because I am Welsh, and the Welsh and sheep just equals big mess, and I don't want to clean that up, okay? But by having these kind of guidelines, it ensures I don't accidentally chuck all my plans in the bin, accidentally having so many expensive defenders that I have to start charging them rent, or being so top heavy my team actually looks like bloody Megamind, which could accidentally force me into an early wild card. Can't be having that. But maybe more importantly, it allows me to potentially get in any player I want, maybe in just 1 transfer, but at most only 2. This is because I have a premium slot for all positions, a mid-range slot for all positions, and a budget spot for all the positions. So for example, if I have a Kane up front as my premium striker, but then all of a sudden, Aguero! It's easier to get him in where it might only take 1 transfer. Whereas if I didn't have a premium forward and I wanted Aguero, I might have to upgrade one of my lower price forwards, but then fund that by downgrading one of my other players somewhere else. Now this might mean I am technically kind of making 2 transfers for only 1 player I want. But if I have a price point in every position for almost every player, then it means I can be a lot more efficient with my transfers right from the start, getting in on all of the early bandwagons, riding the waves, but not destroying my team in the process. Also with the pricing, budget, mid-range and premiums also vary from positions, but again, it's more of a guide. I might be a naughty boy and break some of the rules. Arrest me now. So it's a plan, a structure, a guide to help me not only get a great start to the season, but ensure it can carry on going for as long as possible. So I don't have to prematurely whip out my wildcard way too early. Trying to keep it as long as possible. It's basically the try not to wildcard early challenge out here. Easy. But I think I've chin-wagged with that long enough. Where it's time. It is finally time. Time to reveal Nathan Bacon FC's the greatest FPL tuber. The #1 team in the entire world. With... this! Well, hey, it's you! It's finally you! Gameweek 1, 2, terms and conditions still apply, though. We do still have a few days till the deadline, and some random geezer can just come and discombobulate us all. Some random wacky transfer. So team might change, but probably not. Follow me on Twitter to keep updates, yeah? But it is here. In goals, my set and forget keeper is Alex McCarthy. Hopefully he won't be forgetting the clean sheets though. But with his great run of opening fixtures, especially playing that Palace team first, who look closer to the Championship than they do actually like scoring anytime soon. So all of the clean sheets incoming from McCarthy. Moving on to the defence, with them all being as solid as a brick wall that even Trump would be jealous of it. Sir Trent Alexander is our premium option here, where, come on, do I really need to explain why? Like, only the 210 points from 4 goals, 15 assists, and 14 clean sheets last season. Not bad. Where Liverpool's backline was as strong as a ton of feathers at the first part of the season, really. So could he do it even better this time around? Our mid-range defender is none other than the Welsh geese, the Welsh wizard, Benjamin Davis. Or Dyer, could be him, one of them. But this mid-range spot could be anyone, from Doherty to Tierney to maybe even Reece James. But for the first few games, I feel like a fullback for an improving Spurs team with sexy opening fixtures could be one of the best ones to go for, and probably one of the safer options as well, I think. Then our first starting budget defender is James Justin. Now, as soon as Mr. Ricardo Pereira has like 2 working legs again and can actually like, you know, move, he will be sitting down James Justin for his wedges and relegating him to the bench. So this might not be a player that can play for too many weeks for us, but he does play West Brom away and Burnley at home first, so possibly 2 of the easiest clean sheets ever exist, whilst him also being a very attacking fullback in an attacking team, making him a choice in my team. Then on the bench, we also have a Charlie Taylor to come in, although I don't think he has the best of fixtures straight from the start, and not really well known for his attacking abilities, really, is he? But he does play for the unbeatable force field defence. That is Burnley. So good to come in when Justin isn't playing well, or just like not playing, I guess. Moving on to the midfield. It's none other than Mo Salah. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was, and maybe am, still tempted to go for Mane, especially with my potential transfer plans, which I'll get into later, okay? But come on, guys, how can you not have Salah? I love how Liverpool beat every single team at least once in the league last season, yet a newly promoted Leeds team at home first has somehow turned some people away. What? But Mo Salah for Mo points. With our second premium midfielder being Aubameyang! Well, with the blank games to start, I didn't really have a choice, did I? But Aubameyang playing Fulham and then wibbly wobbly West Ham in the first 2. Now that is nipple teasing, meaning I had to get him in. With then our mid-range mid, not quite splash the cash but spread the funds player. It's Bamidele Ali. Now you can see why quite a lot of people have gone for Son, but he's 1 million more than Ali, where you know what? Even if they were the same price, I would still go for Ali. Yeah, I know, right? But under Mourinho, especially when he first came in, Ali was playing that shadow striker role, moving into positions just behind Kane, which worked very well for him, and did score more. So I not only think he can match Son again, I think he can beat him again and score all of the goals. Watch for it to happen, okay? Okay, Ali is in. With the final midfielder to join us on this adventure, it's Saint Maximum. Maximum swag from him, but if you asked me about 50 hours ago, I probably wouldn't have even touched him with a barge pole if he had to go and spend another season working his socks off just for Joe Linton or Andy Carroll to finish 1 in 100 chances he's created for them. But now, they actually have attacking players and I can actually do a goal. Oh my god. So I reckon at his price, he can be one of the best budget options, especially at the start, playing West Ham first. Moving on to the forwards. Our premium boy, we have big boy, big scoring, big points returning, Timo Werner. Even if he doesn't hit in his hat-trick in the first or second game, I'm very confident enough he can spank around every defence in the league. Where with his Chelsea new tank of a front line, I think Werner being the centre of that can be something just really beautiful, man. If not, he can be Martial in one transfer anyway, no problem. My eyelid is twitching. Excuse me, what are you doing? Then, we can't have a team without our true daddy, Danny Ings. Ings, even at 8.5 million, was one of the first names in my team. Then when the fixtures came out, I might have well just stuck the words Daddy Ings on my forehead because he wasn't leaving anywhere. Now this mid-range forward spot doesn't really have too many options for the price bracket I've set it, but maybe just the Ings or Jimenez options are good enough, especially when Ings just keeps on scoring anyway. Then our final player, our final starting player, star in our Game Week 1 team. Joining the best FPL team in the world, it's Alexandra Mitrovic. Mitrovic, the absolute bear, is just a great striker. Destroying teams, bullying defenders and getting all the goals. Okay, no, I'm not really expecting him to get too many goals, to be honest. But with his opening fixtures, if he is to do it, he will do it straight away. And that is the team. The bench players are probably the only players that are actually going to change. But again, still a few days out yet, so no idea if anything will. Captain has also pretty much been decided. It's not quite Jack Sparrow, but it's a secret, which I'm keeping for tomorrow's captain pick video. So I like it, but also check that out tomorrow, yeah? But what I will say is, I plan on playing really safe with my captain options this year, pretty much only captaining my premium options. This year though, is all of our budgets splunked into the team. No money is left and already in. Where I don't usually like keeping any money behind anyway, but I already have some transfer plans ready which don't require no cash. Now the initial thoughts for the transfers are you ready for this? Are you prepared? But it's Salah to Bruno in Game Week 2. This is mainly for captain decisions, where Bruno would potentially be my only good Game Week 2 captain option, so a very high motive to do that transfer. Then the other move planned is in Game Week 3, which not a single other geezer has thought about yet, but it's Aubameyang to Kevin De Bruyne. Not only to catch the swing of fixtures, but to have a Man City attacker ready for them to spank in 5 goals a game again. But then with Bruno and De Bruyne, we have 2 reliable captain options, where it is guaranteed that one of them will be playing at home, as the Manchester clubs rotate home and away fixtures. But then, if I did these moves, we would have around 2 mil in the bank. Depending on price changes and all that jazz, yeah? Which can definitely be beneficial to spread around our squad where we need to. Mitrovic not performing? No problem, he can be Callum Wilson. Ben Davies not doing bits? Don't worry, he can now be Tierney, maybe even a Robertson. But we all know, plans never plan out as our plans planned. Things might happen, hits may have to be taken. But I believe I have built a team, a philosophy to get off to an amazing start, but carry it on to win FPL this year. So join me on this adventure. Thanks for watching, and remember,
don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now.